Alright, what's up YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm gonna let you guys, because we have some exciting news coming for you guys from Blazing Vortex. This is the next set for the TCG OCG, and it's right after Phantom Rage. So, if you guys are a fan of Chazz Princeton, who's known in the OCG as Majume Thunder, well, we have some exciting news for you guys to unveil, because Blazing Vortex cover monster is a new armed dragon, and these dragons are fierce. If you're a fan of Dragoonity, you might want to splash a couple of these guys in there, or splash some Dragoonities into it, because this is very focused on wind dragons. And the support that they're giving the armed dragons this time around, wow, it is amazing. I'm not even going to continue to talk. We're actually going to continue. I'm just going to read you guys these effects. Just as a side note, the cover monster of this pack will be the monster we're going to start talking about now. This is Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. It is a level 10 wind dragon attribute wind attribute dragon type monster with 3k attack and 2k defense. So you can only, when this card is special summoned by an armed dragon monster effect, you can apply these effects depending on this card's attack. If it has one or more attack, this card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 10. 10 or more, the possession of this card cannot be switched. 100 or more cannot be destroyed by battle. 1,000 or more, once per turn during your opponent's turn, quick effect. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then send one other card on the field. Target one other card on the field and destroy it. Then, if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack. 10,000 or more once turn, you can destroy all other cards on the field. Next up is Armed Dragon Thunder, level 7. So this is a wind attribute dragon type monster, level 7 with 2,800 attack, 1,000 defense. You're gonna use each of the you can use each effect among the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn. Only once per turn. So, its first effect is that it's treated as Armed Dragon level 7 once field or graveyard. Then you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, then send this card from your field to the graveyard. And if you do, you'll summon one level 10 or higher, level 10 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your deck or hand. Then you have its last effect, which is this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect. You can add one armed dragon card from your deck to your hand. Next up is Armed Dragon Thunder level 5. It is a level 5 wind dragon type monster with 2,400 attack, 2,400 attack, 1,700 defense. You can only use this card's second and third effect once per turn each. When this card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 5. When this card you send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then send this card from your field to the graveyard. And if you do, special summon one level 7 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your hand or deck. Then, its last effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you can add one level 5 or higher wind dragon type monster from your deck to your hand. Then we have Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. Level 3 wind attribute dragon type monster, 12,000 attack, 900 defense. You can use the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn. This card's name is treated as Armed Dragon level 3, while a field or in the graveyard. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, then send this card from the field to the graveyard. And if you do, so someone on level 5 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your hand or deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you can draw one card. Armed Dragon level 10 white. Level 10 light attribute dragon type monster, 3k attack, 2k defense. Cannot be normal summon or set, must be summoned by its own effect. You only use the source effect of this card's name once per turn. Banish Armed Dragon monsters from your hand or field. No, from your field or graveyard whose levels equal 10. Special summon this card from your hand. Then you're going to have one white veil from your deck to your hand. You take no effect damage. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks, you can destroy one card on the field. So, some fun history about this card before we go into the spells. Um, Armed Dragon level 10 white is based off of an Armed Dragon with the equip spell attached to it, known as White Veil, which it searches for. And this is White Veil. It is an equip spell. You can equip do an equipped monster battles. Your opponent cannot activate those traps until the end of the damage step. When an attack declared involving the equipped monster face up, spell and trap cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects until the end of the damage step, even if this card leaves the field. When the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster battle, you can destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. When this face up card in the player spell and trap cards on these the field, that player takes 3,000 damage. So if you guys want some information about White Veil was actually used, I believe, either Alexis Rose or Chazz Princeton in their battle against each other. And the funny thing about it is that the image of the dragon is actually based off of it being equipped with this equipped spell, which pretty much gave it ancient gear golem style of effect. So, yeah, that is some little hot takes there for you. Then let's move on. We're going to talk about the spell cards for it. We have Armed Dragon Flash. You only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. This is one level 3 Armed Dragon monster from your deck in defense position. We have Armed Dragon Blitz, normal spell. You can activate one card with this card's name once per turn. You can also summon monsters during the turn you activate this card, except dragon monsters. Target one Armed Dragon monster you control. Take one monster from your deck or graveyard who has the same name as face-up monster, and either add it to your hand or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. But if it's special summon, it cannot attack directly. Then we have Armed Dragon Lightning, continuous spell. You can activate the first effect of this card's name once per turn. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The other effect of this card, is that you can target one Armed Dragon monster you control and use one of the following effects. It gains 1,000 attack for its level, or you have an Armed Dragon monster whose level is equal to or lower than that monster from your graveyard to your hand. Its other effect is that if an Armed Dragon monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you send this card to the graveyard instead. Then the last effect of the last card on the lineup is Armed Dragon Thunderbolt, normal trap card. You can only use one effect among the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn, and only once that turn. Target one Armed Dragon monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack for each different card name among the Armed Dragon monsters in your graveyard whose levels are equal to or lower than its own. Also, it inflicts no battle damage to your opponent for the rest of the turn. You can manage this card from your graveyard and target one Armed Dragon spell in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So, they've given a lot of support for the Armed Dragon, primarily because this is a rival to the protagonist. Jaden Yuki is rival with Chazz Princeton. Although Jaden has many rivals in that series. It's Chazz, then it's Zane, then it's Aster, then I think it's back to Zane, and Jaden was the poster child for everybody wants to play Jaden because Jaden was really good. And Jaden didn't have much plot armor like Yugi did. But it is nice to see that the Armed Dragons are getting this so much support. And if I'm not mistaken, reading from Armed Dragon level 5's effect, Armed Dragon level 5 is going to have some fun with Tempest. It's going to have some great support help with the, Dragoonities. Because I think at the time this info is getting announced, when we get to November, the OCG will have this as well as Dragoonity Drive, the art structure that for Dragoonities, Dragoonities Ravine, Dragoonities Reign, which is the Dragoonity structure deck. Which we all know Dragoonities is nothing but when dragon type monsters, which this helps support. Not to mention there's a certain dragon ruler that's unbanned that can really help support this too. And people have been asking this. Why was Tempest, the dragon ruler of storms, unbanned, but not Tidal, Blaster, Redox, were unbanned? And simply it's because let's look at, well, I'll save it for another video and talk about that. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. And if you guys have any more things you'd like to drop for the Armed Dragon series, and if you're excited about this, let me know in the comment section below, of course. And of leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I of course hit that notification bell so you guys can be informed when I do upload more content. In addition to that, please check out the social media links in the description box below, because that's where I do, like to interact with a lot of you guys. Excuse the noise in the background. But I do keep up with you guys, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.